Hi, my name is Akari Jensen. I am the principal of the Northwest Outdoor Science School, and I am here to create a video walking teachers through the medical needs form for Northwest Outdoor Science School. If you have already viewed the video on our social, emotional, or learning needs form, you may see some similar information, but I encourage you to watch this video if you have any questions about how to fill out the medical needs form. This is a separate form for a reason. We are looking to make sure that we catch all of the accommodations that may need to happen for your students ahead of time. So please do attend to whether this is a physical or medical need or whether it's a social, emotional, or behavior need. For this form, we are looking for any physical or medical needs such as diabetes, epilepsy, a speech or hearing impairment, or a student who uses a wheelchair or adaptive devices. This information is really important for us to be able to be prepared. Please also include any severe dietary restrictions or allergies, and return this to the Outdoor Schools office as soon as possible. So if you are not the teacher, the classroom teacher that is normally assigned to your group of students, maybe you're a counselor or an elective teacher that doesn't typically spend time with these sixth graders necessarily, you may want to get another adult in your building to fill out this form that may have more access to the particular needs of these students. But if you are the person that is filling out this form, you will put your name as well as your school. It is important to include this information so that we can be sure that it gets to the right place. We have 5 different outdoor school sites, and we want to be sure that your forms are going to the right person. You can also please include your school phone number. It's something that we can certainly go through the main office and call those main office phone numbers. But if you have an extension that's an easier way to get a hold of you, if you are comfortable putting that on this form, that is really helpful so that we can get in touch with you directly. You can also put your email address. You could even make a note that it's a preferred way of getting in touch with you. And that would help us to know how we can get in touch with you if we have any questions about your students. Moving on to the needs boxes, you'll notice that there are 2 identical boxes on this form. These are for individual students, so this would be for 2 different students on the same form. If you have more than 2 students that have a medical or physical need, please make photocopies and fill out additional forms, as many as you need. We really can't have too much information about your students. Anything that you can tell us really helps us set your students up for success. So when you're filling this out, you will put the student's name that has the medical or physical need, and then we ask that you are filling out all of the yes or no questions that follow. These are really things that we have found are important for us to know ahead of someone coming to outdoor school. So for your student, please tell us whether they have a life-threatening allergy. Related to that question, if they carry an EpiPen for that life-threatening allergy, we would like to know that. We do carry EpiPens on site, but those are really just used in case there is a student that we know has a life-threatening allergy but does not carry an EpiPen. So please do let us know that information. If the student is on a 504 plan, please also let us know that. You can describe down where it says student need what that 504 plan is for, whether it's for an allergy or something different. That's information that we love to know. You do not need to send us a copy of the 504 plan unless you would like to. If the student uses a wheelchair or adaptive device, please let us know. We do have partnerships with some very special wheelchairs that can go all terrain and are really designed to help make outdoor school a more accessible place. If we know ahead of time that your student uses a wheelchair, we will help get you connected to those resources so that your students can have those on site. And again, that's why this is so important to have this information as far in advance as possible so that we can connect you to the right resources. If the student is attending with an aide, please let us know. And whether the student needs help in the bathroom with toileting or showering. Once you have answered all of the yes or no questions, then you can write a narrative description of what the student need is, whether it's an allergy or whether there is a physical disability that requires the use of a wheelchair. Any information that you can give us that describes what the need is will be really, really helpful for us to be prepared. That we may contact you if we have any questions or if the narrative doesn't quite give us what we're looking for. So that's why that contact information is important. If there are other adults that might have additional information about this student that we should reach out to, please give us that as well. It could be a special education teacher. It might be the school nurse, anybody that you think would be helpful to talk to in preparation for your student's arrival. That about covers the medical needs form. Again, if you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to call us at 503-614-1402, or you can send us an email to ODS Office Admin. All right, thank you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing your students at Outdoor School.